I did this for 435 days straight. Hey, welcome to today's video. My name is Brad. I just recently broke a long streak, 435 days, logging my meals on myfitnesspal. I started it back last January in 2020, right before the pandemic hit. I just kind of had a moment where I was like, you know what? I got to do something different. I'm not losing weight. I've ran 2 marathons, and the lowest I got was like 214. And I just really didn't lose the weight and keep it off. So as soon as I stopped running, it was like the weight came right back. So I decided to start tracking my meals, tracking my calories mainly. I didn't focus on macros. I just focused on calories and tried to put my body in a calorie deficit. And what I discovered was that my portion size was totally off. It wasn't that I was eating terrible foods. I did have to remove a lot of sugary foods. Like, I had a huge habit of eating a bowl of cereal before bedtime, and I would try to do healthy type cereals, but I think cereal just has too much sugar in it. So I broke some habits like that. I stopped drinking alcohol. I started making healthier choices, like instead of eating chocolate all the time, I would replace that with like almonds or something like that. I started using a food scale, and really the further I got into it, I was like, you know, I need to get these portions dialed down, because like, especially with meats and things like that, I needed to weigh it, because I was guessing in the beginning, which is okay. I think, you know, having the awareness and making the effort helps, but the more I did it, the more I took it seriously, and so I knew that I needed to get a food scale so I could just really dial in the amount of calories that I was putting in my body. What I learned is, if you're trying to lose weight, you cannot outwork a bad diet. And your portion size, what you see, so you're accustomed to eating large portions. I mean, they serve it at restaurants, wherever you go, it's a large portion. So you're accustomed to seeing large food size on your plate, and you just really have no idea how much you're putting into your body until you actually try to document it. And I became addicted to it in a good way. I wanted to know what I was putting in my body. I wanted to know how many calories I burned. I wear a fitness tracker. Like, I want to know the calories I'm burning and that I'm putting in. And with the Garmin, it keeps it all track on the app. Also on the myfitnesspal app, another thing that helped me with weight loss was documenting my pictures. Every time you weigh in, it gives you an option to take a picture of yourself. And when you really start to see that progress, it motivates you to keep going. It took me, so I started out, I was 227, and I dropped down to my lowest at 204. And so I think it took me like somewhere around 118 days to lose 20 pounds. And it was a slow, steady process at first. I did not notice a whole lot of change in the beginning, but it was like one day, all of a sudden I was below 220, and I never looked back. Now recently, it was like once Halloween hit and the holidays hit and the weather started changing colder, I did put on some more weight. I got it back up from 204, climbed back up to about 208. 208 is about my comfort zone, I think. But I did get up to about 216, and I'm starting to go back down. Right now I'm around 208. So, you know, the weather's warming up, starting to move around a lot more, and I'm consciously focusing back on my calories. But you know what? Yesterday, it was Easter. I didn't really eat a lot. I ate a big lunch, but I didn't really eat supper, like a big supper. Just ate a little bit of leftovers. Last night, I was laying in bed, and I was like, you know what? I did not log my food today. And I was like, you know what? I got this. I need to reset anyway and start dialing it back in. I was like, I will take this day off. I know I'm good. And I don't know how long. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing it or not. Now I have logged my food today. I've picked it back up day one. It's a good habit to have, and I've definitely learned that, you know, there's little tricks to make you feel full. There are foods that you can eat that can, you know, trick your body into feeling full. Like, I like to eat the almonds. My lunch today, the tuna on the flatbread, very low calorie. The Joseph's pita bread is very low calorie. The tuna is only 70 calories a packet. And I'm satiated. I think that is the trick to losing weight. You put yourself in a calorie deficit and find foods that make you feel like satiated and full, that can hold you over. All right. I talked to one guy that he was on the movie set. He said, just don't eat after 5, you know, and I'm guessing that's a kind of an intermittent fasting type deal. But, you know, I don't really do that. I'd eat maybe a light breakfast. I may eat oatmeal or egg or something like that. But I just don't snack as much throughout the day. I may eat something sweet at night, but I may make it like a protein shake or a chocolate rice cakes. I like to have chocolate at night. So maybe if it's just something chocolate flavored and I'm not like chowing down on a bunch of sugar, you know, I can keep my weight down. So 435 days, pretty much every meal, you know, there was some guessing in there throughout this, but for the most part, I use that scale. I would weigh out my whatever it is and try to pre-pack for the week. Recently, I've been on kind of a tuna kick for lunch, so I've just been buying the tuna packs for lunch and the flatbread. But before that, it was cooking turkey meat, ground turkey and rice, and I would get like 4 ounces of that in a bowl. But MyFitnessPal is a great way. If you are trying to lose weight, you need to at least give it a shot for a month, just so you can realize, like, hey, my portion size is off. I need to lower my portion size. And once you can figure that out, you will start noticing change in your body. It is not an overnight fix. It takes time and patience, but the payoff is worth it. And you will learn a lot about how your body works along the way. Thanks for watching today's video. If you'd like some more tips on losing weight, maybe snacks or meal ideas that hold you over, keep you satiated, hit me up in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.